Academy kindergarten team. I'll take this off so you can hear me a little bit better. We just wanted to start by introducing ourselves. So we have all of our kindergarten teachers here and our paras. So my name is Amanda Ralston, and I will also introduce our paras. We have Miss Roberta. Hi. Miss Kathy. Hello. And Miss Jasmine. Hi. And then I will let the other teachers introduce themselves as well. I've actually been teaching here at Grand Peak before it was Grand Peak, when it was Imagine, so about 7 years. I've been in teaching. This will be my 11th year teaching. And a fun little fact about me is I actually have 3 girls that go here to Grand Peak. I have one in preschool, one in 2nd grade, and one in 4th grade. So you, Miss Tilden.
Hi, my name is Audra Tilden, and this is my 2nd year teaching kinder here at Grand Peak. But I also have 3 children here that have been here since kindergarten. So I've actually been around with the Imagine Grand Peak family for, this will be our 9th year, because my oldest daughter is going to 8th, and my middle daughter is going into 6th, and my son is going into 3rd.
And good morning, I am Julie Dalton, Mrs. Dalton. This is my 7th year within the school family, my 6th year teaching kindergarten. Very excited for our new year. I have 2 children, but they are now 23 and 21, so they are college students, not Grand Peak Academy students.
My name is Carrie Jones. This is my 2nd year at Grand Peak Academy as a kindergarten teacher, but it is my 19th year overall. I started my career in Omaha, Nebraska before getting married, and then my husband took me overseas where I taught for the Department of Defense schools in Germany and in Belgium.
Do we want to go ahead?
I'll go first. Okay, so one of the things that we wanted to talk about with our families is just some frequently asked questions, some things that'll be new this year and different. So one of the things that's going to be a little bit different this year is our first day of school. Typically, we have parents come in and we get to do all the kiss and go within the classroom and take all the pictures and all of those fun things within the classroom. But just because the world's a different place right now, we're actually going to be meeting on the first day of school outside of the building. So in order to kind of control this and make this a smooth transition on the first day, what we're asking families to do is to meet us on the main playground. We will all be standing out there. We will have signs so that you can find us. That'll be a good time for you guys to take your pictures, to get your kiddos settled within our area. And then once some of the traffic has eased up with other kids coming into the building, we will actually walk your kiddos in through the door that they will come in on a normal day. So we will help teach that routine and procedure right away after everybody gets settled out there. So that'll be a great place for you guys to drop them off. And we will probably do that for the first couple days, meeting out on the main playground. And that way they'll learn how to get in. And by the 2nd week, they'll be able to walk in on their own. So that'll be something that's a little bit different this year.
So I know one of the things a lot of parents are wondering about is masks. So I'm sure that you've heard by now that masks are not required for kindergartners to wear while they're in the classroom. They will have to wear them in and out of the building. So please make sure that your child has a mask for coming in and out, and then during transitions throughout the day as we maybe walk to lunch or specials. We will be keeping, so each teacher will have their own procedure for keeping masks safe in the classroom. So if you would like your child to take their mask off, we will have a place in the classroom that we will keep it safe and secure. If you feel more comfortable with your child wearing a mask during the day, please communicate that with your teacher so that we know which children will have to wear them during the day. And then also help us on the front end by helping your child practice with that mask at home so that they're keeping it on, keeping it safe, not taking it off, playing with the inside, getting dirt and germs on the in and out, you know. And another good thing to do would be to send an extra mask to school so that we have one in case it does get dirty or get something spilled on it at lunch or something like that. Did I cover everything? Okay.
All right, and in this environment of social distancing, we will, As you have probably observed in our classroom, the classrooms look a little different than they have in the past. The desks are spaced further apart and things like that. Now, we will do a lot more hand washing with our students. Kindergarten, we are so lucky. We have an in-classroom bathroom that has a sink, and we have a second sink in the room as well. So there'll be 2 different sink areas for all that good, clean fun of washing those hands. Kindergarten, one of our big aspects in addition to the academic curriculum, we do focus a lot on our social emotional all throughout the year of kindergarten. This year, of course, we'll be tying in extra social emotional, talking about mask wearing and factors like that to go ahead and help alleviate some of the fears or uncertainties about these new areas. We will still be able to go ahead and have our purposeful play in kindergarten. The toys and surfaces will be cleaned regularly to go ahead and help with that cleanliness aspect.
And since our first day of school is going to be a bit different with not having not the ability for parents to walk their children to the classroom, we are working on scheduling a meet and greet, especially since our DIBELS assessments were canceled last week. So next week we will have a meet and greet time set, so be on the lookout for a sign up from your classroom teacher. It'll be an appointment time where you can bring your child in. You may also either pick, if you are virtual, you may be picking up supplies, but if you are an in-person learner, you will be dropping off supplies. And you will also have some other first day kind of opportunities, just becoming familiar with the classroom and the familiarity of the school, as well as possibly some in-classroom pictures.
Yeah, okay. All right. Can we open it up to any questions from our families that are watching us at this time? If we haven't already, in case you can't quite hear me, open up for questions from our families if anyone has a question that we have not covered in the topics we've talked about so far. And it doesn't appear we have any coming in right now. We are so excited to meet you and your child. Oh, I see a hand coming up that yes, we do have a question coming in.
So we ask, how many family members can attend the meet and greet? And then speak up.
Okay, who wants to handle that one?
We are asking if at all possible just for one adult with the student to come in, just to limit the number of people coming in and out of the building, if at all possible.
And also, same person, how does carpool work?
That is an excellent clarifying question, and since we are in a time of a lot of differences from previous years, our awesome administration is working out the exact details of that. So anticipate that we will be hearing from them of what those new plans are coming soon and very soon to your email box near you.
Will the children have specials in class?
Who would like to cover
Hi, Mr. Hunter.
that? Good morning, Mr. Hunter. Thank you for joining kindergarten.
You're here in
in
perfect
class. You have perfect time.
Perfect timing?
Yeah.
So the question is, are we having specials in class? So really good question. We are working out, we've worked out several classrooms where we think we're fine, like gym, but we have to make sure that we have good cleaning procedures to have those classes in the special classes. So we're still working some of those out right now. Otherwise, special classes, the specials teachers will come to the classroom and teach. So those teachers are ready to do that if we need to go that direction.
How many kids will be in each class?
So right now, the highest number that we have in class in any of our classrooms is 20. So it ranges. Our Mrs. Dalton is actually our streaming teacher, so she has a hybrid of kids that will be at home, getting to interact through our streaming school, as well as students within the classroom. So That looks a little different in her classroom, but the highest number we have is 20 currently. And then obviously we each have a teacher in the classroom, as well as getting to share the time with these three wonderful paras that help support us also.
2 more questions. They're asking when the Dibbles test will take place.
So at this point, we're looking at once kiddos come in and actually start within the building, that we will be doing it during our classroom day. So that will also kind of help a little bit on that testing, because they'll be a little bit more familiar with us as well.
And another one is, how does it work for students that are walkers? You know, usually they would have the older kids meet them. What's that process look like?
It's good to be back. So for walkers, absolutely. What we're going to be doing is releasing from the classrooms, and the kids will, our goal is for kids who have to meet kindergarten students to meet near the kindergarten area. We won't have the kindergarten meet an older sibling outside. If it's a second grader and a fifth grader, or a second grader and an eighth grader, those guys would most likely meet outside. But for the little ones, we'll do more of an inside meetup. Probably not have the older ones come into the kindergarten classroom though. Meeting up more sort of in the hallways, or knocking on the door and having a meet outside.
And then another question was, you know, kids have to wear masks coming in and out of the building. What about on the playground?
I'm back. So what we're looking at right now is not having kids have to wear masks at recess, and because it's outside, and the with the outside exposure is much less than potential exposure inside. So that's what we're looking at right now.
I think that's it.
Will they be eating lunch in their room or cafeteria?
Will students be eating lunch in the classroom or the cafeteria?
The goal at this time, again, our awesome administration has worked out where we can safely seat 2 children per lunch table, so they'll be spaced out within the lunchroom. So 1 grade at a time will go to the lunchroom, be spaced out to go ahead and eat in the lunchroom, not in the cafeteria, not in the classrooms.
Do their masks have to match the uniform dress code?
Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you.
Still is on it.
So, as you can see, we're all wearing fun and kind of colorful masks to kind of keep this whole thing light. And so your child is welcome to wear anything that is appropriate for school. They can wear, Spider-Man if they want, or they can wear colors or bright things. Something to make the mask wearing a little more fun.
I don't see any other. That's kind of it.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
So be on the lookout for the meet and greet email. Our goal is to send that out today from each one of your teachers. So that won't come from the office, that'll come directly from your teacher with their way of having you sign up for your meet and greet, and that way you know when you're coming next week to see the classroom, meet your teacher, and either pick up or drop off depending on if you're virtual or in person.
We're so excited to meet you.
Yes, indeed.